Hi, this is Wanda Kerr here, and I wanted to show you what's inside my wonderful studio for creative and artistic growth. This is our main page. It's where you bounce off to go everywhere. I also, every month on the main page, have a calendar for us so we know what's going on what day. And I talk a little bit about our directive for that month. And I have a color that I talk about, how it's used in art, different ways that it appears, the colors it appears with, and how other artists have utilized it. And that's always a great thing. And I save those from month to month in my Wanderosa Times. And Wanderosa Times happens once a month, and I have a little newsletter about things that are happening in the studio here where I work, and the studio online, the welcome mat, which is a good little tidbit. So often people don't understand how this works or what it is, but basically what it is everything that I teach. Every week in Let's Talk, we have a cooking class, and it's always archived so that you can see every single time what's happened. If you miss it, you can go back and read what people have submitted, and you can see all kinds of things that people are working on and how I help them. I'll just quickly zoom through once you can see it. Here I tell people how to post and how to do all of that in our Zoom link. And I also go over everything we've talked about on our Zoom. So you'll see that I have different things that we've talked about that I put on so everyone can see it even if they can't go to Zoom. Here I'm helping people with their work. You can see that I'm looking at and showing different things, what colors are there, and I will sometimes paint right over something to say, you know, it actually needs to be white in this case, and that's something I do often. Somebody was just showing me how they have a nice binder there. And often there's several pages of these things where I help people. This person was asking what to do with black walnut dye. She's also working on a pretty intensive project, and I went over that project and helped her with it by coloring in and showing her things that she could do to make her work be more impressive and beautiful. So let's go out of this, and we're going to go back to Let's Talk, because it's always so a cornucopia of delights for other things that we do weekly. So every week I have Tuesday tips or a Wednesday walk back. So Tuesday tips, I'll talk about different things that we can do to do better work. And also I have videos every week called Heart to Heart, and they're usually about our manifesto, and sometimes they're about different hooking things to do. You can see all of this, and this has just been this in the last month, right? We're still in October. So it's great to see all these things that can happen. So here's where I'm talking about looking at reflections and how to actually hook those. And there's 180 pages of these that you can peruse and learn things about. Now let's say you want to learn about dyeing. Then you're going to go to the table of contents. And here I have all different groups, and it'll tell you if they're free. Sometimes they don't, but you'll know they're free. The Spirit Bear is a free class where you have this pattern and you can go in and do it. And there's many free patterns in here. There's all kinds of different things that you can read, and it's quite wonderful. You can ask people questions. Sometimes the class is paid. Sometimes the fee is nominal. Right now we're doing the Spirit Fox class. Let's go in there for a second and just check it out. This is a yearly tradition, and this class is free for all subscribers. So here I'm having the pattern for people. Let's go in there, and I could just show you how I work this for people. So here's our pattern, and I tell you the different ways that you can take this pattern off of here and turn it into a pattern that you put on your work, and show you easily how to make it bigger. This is just some of the surface things that I can teach you and show you. So let's say you want to know more about dyeing, because as you know, I'm the purveyor of the Magic Carpet dyes. Let's back out of here for a second, and we will check on a dyeing group that we have called the Magic Carpet Dyeing Circle. So I will frequently have beautiful collections that I present, and here's one I just made and presented in September. It's called the Foxy Bead Wall Collection, to the aim of being able to have some fox colors for our fox pattern. And all of these are available to you as a subscriber to use as you wish. And so here are all the formulas, and I'm here to help you with any questions and help you use these. And also, on top of that, I have all kinds of dye methods that I use. So that's just sort of scratching the surface, because the beautiful thing about the welcome mat is I've been doing it for a long time. And let's say we want to know about dyeing light values. That just happened to be something I typed in. So I go ahead and put that in the search, and I search for it, and I can find 188 results that have been written about light dyeing. It's about textures, it's about all sorts of things, as you can see. So this just gives you a little basic thing. Of course, we have tons of videos that are available to you. You can see them all. They're frequently about dyeing and hooking, and the heart-to-heart ones are often about encouragement and inspiration, although I sometimes do hooking too. And there's a gallery of all the amazing rugs that people have made, and sometimes they're works in progress, and sometimes they are, just works that people have been making over time, right? And the things are as varied as can be, as you can see. So there's really great work here, and it's wonderful to see, and I hope you will subscribe and become a member of the Welcome Mat. So first you become a member, then you subscribe. All right? Thank you so much for watching this.